Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Okay, today's mascaras. Today's bougie day. Today are two pricey mascaras that if I wasn't doing this, I would never, I don't think I would have ever purchased them. But I've got Tom Ford on this eye and Marc Jacobs on this one. And I did the full eye this time. So what I'm doing is I'm applying the bottoms first. And if I like the way they apply, then I'm like, okay, then maybe I'll do my whole eye. And I did. So Tom Ford, I feel like is a lot thinner and it's giving me a very long lash, but they're more like separated and kind of like stick-like, to whereas Marc Jacobs is a more volumized, chunkier volumizing. Mind you, some of this, you're just gonna have to take my word for it because I'm like looking at those slides back and it looks like I'm wearing the exact same mascara on both eyes. So I'm like, it's much more volumizing. I'm like, it looks the exact same. So in person, this one does look thicker. On today's docket, on the docket for today, on one of our dockets, Mike organized his closet, Marie Kondo'd it. So I'm gonna bag it all up for him so we can get it out of here. And then I've got to do some other boring things that I don't really know why I'm telling you. Involves my attic and getting stuff up into it. But Haley has a couple coffee stains in the seat of her car. So I'm gonna take my little magic machine and see if I can get them out of her seat. So that's pretty much the highlight of the day. Highlight of the day thus far. Hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. Before I carry on and forget, I got a Storyworth discount. They're doing another $10 off for Father's Day. So if you missed the book that you do the questions, they send questions to your family members. So like I have two going for both of my grandparents, and I bought it one Christmas gift for my mom for her parents to fill out the book, and then birthday present for my dad, and his mom is filling out the book. So they answer questions about their lives. You can insert photos, and then at the end of a year or however long you want to do, however many questions, they took all the answers and they put it into a bound book. It's an amazing keepsake. I love this gift. Probably my favorite gift I've ever talked about on here. And we're doing it, so it's very personal to me. It's like I'm in the thick of it with my grandparents. I just think it is truly unique and amazing and special. I'm hyper sentimental. Every time I talk about Storyworth, I get a few DMs of people who unfortunately have lost loved ones, but you bought the book and you have the Storyworth book and how important it is to you. And no one wants to be in that position where they lose a loved one, but dang, it makes me want to start my parents' book like right now. So I have that special book. But anyways, truly think it's just such a good gift idea. So I'll put that here. You can swipe up and it's an automatic link and it'll take $10 off. I had some questions printed out from when I talked about it when they had their Mother's Day here. This Mother's Day sale. And some of the questions aren't even that deep, but they turn into like deep stories. And I just love it so much. Like, how did you get your first job? One of my grandmas, I call her and I type as she talks because she doesn't have internet. So she doesn't get the questions. And so I'm just learning so much. Like, I'm in tears every time I talk to her, like tearing up because it's just stuff I never knew about her as a woman, as a person. But like the question, what was your dad like as a child, is a chapter. Like, she just talks and I'm trying to type as fast as I can. So you can do it either way. And then my other grandparents, they just get it emailed and they're answering themselves. It's just so cool. See my little butt patch? I'm a very pale derriere. Actually does not hurt as bad as my knees, which I know sounds ridiculous, but my knees, look at that. My knees hurt so much worse than my pellet incision. Like, last night was the first night I actually didn't wake up because of like the pain of them like hitting the sheets. So they're healing, but holy moly, why am I talking like this? I had no idea. I totally forgot like how much scraping your knees hurt. Like, I've almost taken Tylenol because of it. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's hurt so bad, but finally building up a nice scab. Come here, let's take off your Band-Aids.
No, hurt me.
Then why'd you put 10 on? Come here, let's take them off. Take them off.
For some reason, it's not working.
First time I've ever asked this question. Do you have a mosquito spraying company that you like or recommend? I'm looking for something, if it even exists, like safer for pets and kids. But we need to spray these dang mosquitoes because of the woods. They're getting bad. Wow, my new bird feeder. Look at this, Vaughn. Look, Vaughn. Our new bird feeder is just the restaurant of the town. They're like, there's a new buffet in town, boys. It spins.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours.
After having such thick, luscious, fake grass, coming over to a part of our yard that's what we normally play on, not this brick. It's very sad and depressing. It's just a mud pit. I just didn't realize how bad it was. We are about to see a tarantula. So if you don't want to see it, tap on. It'll only be one slide. There's a tarantula friend. My friend started, her 3 daughters started a podcast where they read through like a storybook, and they're reading through the Wizard of Oz right now. And when we went and stayed with them at their ranch like a week and a half ago, they asked Vaughn and Berkeley to read apart Vaughn's Oz, and they did so good. I'm going to show a little clip on the next slide, but their little voices are so dang cute. So you can swipe up on it if your kids listen to podcasts. They just are reading through the Wizard of Oz right now. ABC Story Sisters, and it is adorable and professionally done.
If you were sent by the Good Witch of the North, then Oz will see you, but only you. The others must stay at the gate.
Oh, but please let me bring Toto. He'll be so scared without me. Please, sir. Can you send me home?
I can send you home, but my help comes with a price. Bring me the broom of the Wicked Witch of the West, for she has terrorized the land of Oz for far too long. Do this, and I shall grant you your request.
Okay, mascara, how it ended for the night. Which one's this? Marc Jacobs looking a little rough, for sure. But Tom Ford looks like it's totally gone, which is bizarre. I'm trying to remember, like, if I got a big old third eye. I'm trying to remember if I like rubbed my eyes or something. I mean, we went on a walk and it's very humid here, but I mean, Tom Ford's just gone. But it didn't smear, so it wins. What a bummer for Marc Jacobs. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna use it again. But the purpose of this is to find a smudge-free mascara, so it's gonna fail, but I really like it. Like, I like the thick consistency of it. I went to go look up the mascara and it was out of stock on Sephora because it was on sale. And then I went to the actual website of Marc Jacobs and it's even cheaper. It's on sale for $13.50 today. So if you want to take a chance, it is so good and definitely worth $13. I wanted to show you the brush in comparison since I linked it. So here is Benefits. They're real. That's the brush they use. And this one, look how thick the Marc Jacobs is, just to show you like the formula on it. I don't know if I can focus it this close. But yeah, it's one of those brushes with like thick bristles everywhere. I love these kind of brushes. And then here, I'll link the Tom Ford too, since I'm approving it. These are the two, one of the two, I would say pricier, but Marc Jacobs is not, $13.50 ain't bad. Tom Ford is a pricey one. And this is its brush, so you can see definitely thinner, but this is fun. I feel like I'm a science teacher doing a science project. This is what I have used faithfully for like a little over 2 years, but you can see how thick that is and how it resembles Marc Jacobs, and probably why I loved the Marc Jacobs. Just a very, very thick formula. Love it, love it. I want them thick. I want them thick and chunky, and I'll work through the clumps, but I'd rather have kind of that black wall at the bottom of my lash versus like stick long lashes. I feel like I need to have a disclaimer every day. I love my Milk mascara for my top lash, but I'm trying to find a mascara that doesn't smudge on my lower lashes because Milk does smudge a little bit, so that's all. All right, have a good night, ladies.